Hello, happy Friday the 13th to everyone. Hope you guys' day is going good. Today we are gonna be building an animatronic for Friday the 13th. And I can show you which one it is. Right down there. Can't really tell who it is, but I will show you in a minute. I'm just waiting for people to join so I can show people what I'm building. I'm just gonna get the box opened up. So, the animatronic we will be building is none other than Guardian of the Gourds. So, yeah, I'll pull out all his pieces and hopefully someone comes to say hi. Other than that, I'm going to be waiting to build. So, here we got the head, the mouth with the little stump piece on top. So, which I thought was a really cool detail to add, because you can't really see it because of the hat, but I think that's really cool that they add the little stump, or the nub, or the vine piece. We have one of his hands, very good looking. We have another one of his hands. This one has a hole, so you can slip like that other piece on, and then it's like that. And then, yeah, so that's two hands. One half of the staff. The other half to the staff. Hello, hello. If you have any comments, leave them down below. It's good to see you all. I am back to recording, not every day, but I'm back to recording for my live. This is the top part of the staff. It has the hole for the hand piece. And for people who are joining, today we are building Guardian of the Gourds from Home Depot, made by Home Accents. So yeah, we got Home Depot Guardian of the Gourds here. Very nice animatronic. I love the little piece they added to the top. So yeah, today we will be building him. We got the waist bracket here. Really nice, really nice. I like that piece. Good piece. And here we have the best part of them all, other than the head, the hat. Now it's pretty cool. When I first saw this hat, it's actually quite small. Like, it's not very big. Like, it's quite small. Like, it's not that big. Compared to his head when I first saw it, it's quite small. So, yeah. We have the two foam leg poles here. So, really nice. And like I said, if you have any comments, leave them down below on the little live stream, and I will make sure to be answering any questions you guys have. Next piece is the clothes / module. So here you can see the module on the inside, and then his clothes, which I will stand back to show you. They are big. He has big clothes. And then his cape is on the back. We're almost done. The box is almost empty. Next we have the adapter. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. But yeah, we got the adapter here. And a couple more poles and that, and then we can get to the build. So these are his 2 leg poles that we got here. So something like that, 2 leg poles. And then the final 2, side number 1. So this is his base right here. This is his base, or half of it. And this is the other half of the base. So now I'm gonna move the box out the way, and I'm actually gonna lower the tripod stick. Hi, hello, Ruth. Nice to see you. I'm saying hi. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna lower the legs to the tripod so you guys can see everything. And this is brand new, this tripod. I just got it from Walmart. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys down a bit further. There we go. There. So we're gonna start off with you guys being pretty low, and then I will raise you guys back up. So the first piece, your first thing you want to do is grab the 2 bases and slide them out together. You want to make sure they kind of line up, and then push in the pins on each side. You want to try and hit both of them all at the same time, so then yeah. You gotta try and push on it to really in. Might take me a few minutes, hold on. Okay, there. And then you'll know which side is the front, because for his staff it has this little piece right here. So that's how you can tell. Thank you guys, thank you for all the emojis. So you want the front to be facing towards, I guess, the camera. I have the front facing camera. Next, you want to grab your leg poles, or the foam for the legs, and you just want to slip that down and then push. Actually, no, you can actually take that out and put 2 leg poles on, like so. I don't think there's any particular way. And then you want to slide these on, because you want it to line up with the knees. So then you want to grab both of those, just like so. And then, see how we got something like that going on. Oh, sorry guys. So, see how we have that. Next, you want to grab the torso. And you want to put the torso on. Just snap like that. So now you should have something like that. Okay, we're gonna raise you back up. Yeah, sorry I haven't posted in a while. I've just been, well, 1, I got sick, and 2, I've just been busy on others. Well, I haven't been busy, I just haven't been up to recording, so I'm sorry for not recording for a bit. Next, you want to grab the module / clothes, and you want to make sure that pole is inside of the cloak, and then you just want to pull the cloak all the way up. All the way up so you can find it, and then so you can get it over the waist bracket, and then once it's on, you should be able just to click on that pin, lock it in. And now, your animatronic, or Guardian of the Gourds, should look a little something like this, but with this on the other way. So this is his cape. So you want it just to look nice. You don't need to make it look perfect or anything. You just want it to look good like that. So we are gonna need to take this piece and play with it for a minute, because when his head goes on. Hello, I am back. I keep missing. Aw, you keep missing my streams. Well, also I haven't been recording that's as well. But hi, I'm happy you were back. Right now we are building an animatronic from Home Depot, and it's made by Home Accents, and it is the 2025 Guardian of the Gourds. So it is from just this year from Home Depot. So pretty good. And by the way, Happy New Year's to you all. I think. Oh no, I recorded after New Year's, so I'm getting messed up in the head. Anyways, we're building that today. Anyways, next you can just take your adapter here, and I'll bring you guys to the back of the animatronic. So, the cape you can actually just move out the way for now, because we do need to access the back. But this is the back. This is his sensor, and then there's another cord way up here where his head is that you're going to be wanting to play with, which is going to be a very frustrating one. Hello. Hello to all the people who are joining. We're right now just building an animatronic because, just to let you guys know, happy Friday the 13th. I don't know if you'll be able to guess or correct, but what stream do you remember me being in last? Was it the one where I was at the concert? Was that the one? Or was it the one where I was here working on my cosplay? Those are the only two I can remember, is the concert and the cosplay. So, I'm gonna go with concert. Was it the one where I was at the concert, or? I don't know. That's the one I'm going with. But yeah, that's the only one I can think of. It's the one where I was hanging out at the concert, and there were people joining, but I don't know if it was specifically you that was there. If it was, I think you were also the one asking if they were going to play a specific song. No, the Dark... Oh, you were there for the Dark Angel. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. You were there for the Dark Angel? Wow, that was... wow. That's a long time. Anyways, you want to take your two pieces of the, staff, and you just want to interlock them, and then twist, and then they are locked. Then you want to grab the top of the staff, which is the cool raven, and then those locked in. There. Isn't that cool? Next, you want to take it, and just how I showed you earlier on the base, how there's that nub on the ground right there. You want to just take it and slide it right on. And now for the fun part. We are going to attach the head. This was quite hard for me, so let me actually go grab a stool because I'm short. And cool thing to let you guys know, I've just started a saltwater tank. If you can tell, it's not over there. It's actually over past my head. It's over, I think, back there. Actually, no, you guys can just barely see it through his clothes. It's that white light right back there. I'm starting up my saltwater tank, so soon I'll post videos about that. There's nothing in it right now because the ammonia is really high, but once I start adding like sea creatures and fish, I will make sure to record videos about that and then maybe tell you guys how you could start your own saltwater tank, which is very cool. So anyways, let's get the head on. So, to get his head on, you just want to line it up with the back of here. 6 people. We have a bit more than 6. It's actually 19. Yeah, 19. It's pretty crazy. Anyways, if you guys have any questions about whatever, let me know, and I'm free to answer them. Like any Halloween ones, just any questions, I'm here to answer them for you guys. So yay! Anyways, gonna grab his head, go up, move his jacket around so you can put this piece in, and then you just want to kind of hold it, and then as you're trying to fish around for that pole, you just want to twist. It's going to take me a while to get his head in because it's there. I just got his head in. And then there's this wire that's right there. You want to try and get that connected. So we're going to go to the back of the animatronic again. And I'm going to try to show you guys. It's going to be hard because there's no light on the inside. But there's that wire that I might have just showed you. You basically want to run that down the back behind his neck. And that's what operates his head. And then you want to put your one hand up in here. And then you just want to slightly tug. And then there's the other one, which I just had. Okay. And this is where it gets difficult. Because now I gotta take both of those wires, so you want to make sure you have both, because he has such a specific way these wires go in. So you want to line them up, and there, they're in. And then you just want to tighten the back piece that he has. Next is the easy bit, his arms, and then his hat. So, just getting that last little knot tied. Okay, now you can grab his arms. So, I'm gonna move the camera. This is much better than having to lay it up against the juice box, which is what I was using the last time. Because finally I have a tripod, which is what it's on. So I can now just stand it up, which is good. And actually, I'll take you guys over to the saltwater tank just so I can show you guys. So, this is the saltwater tank. I'll lower the camera. So there's a bubbler, all the stuff you need. Like there's step 2, tank buster, refix, step 1, or another step 2. And here we have green buster, which is to help with algae, bacteria feed. And you know what? Oh, here's step 1. Step 1. And it's basically just to help get rid of the chlorine and the nitrates and the ammonia, which is the bad thing for saltwater tank. So basically, this is my pH chart. The ammonia, or the pH, has to be at a 7.4. The ammonia has to be at 0. Nitrate 2 has to be at 0. And nitrate 3 has to be at 0. So they all need to be at like a stable level before anything can go in. And it can take up to like a year to like 3 months to a month, depending on what tank you have and how big and how long you've been doing it. It can take a very long time to get stabilized. That's why most people do freshwater instead of salt, because it can take longer. So I thought I'd just let you guys know that. And I've been watching my sea flow, my water, which is this. And what you do is, I have one already opened. Just gotta find which one it is. I think it's this one. You take these red jugs of water, and I'll point the camera down so you guys can see what I do. You just crack open the jug, and then if you see the pH, how it's like high. Wow, that is a long time. It is. But see how the pH, it needs to be like in this middle to stay stable. So what you do is you take the water, pour only a little bit in. You don't want to use the entire jug, but you just want to pour a little bit in. For me, I just have to move the light, and then you just pour it in. It mixes, and see? It drops immediately. That's why you don't add a whole lot, because if you drop too much, it will tank it, and then you have to add salt. And tomorrow I have to do a water change. And so to do a water change, what fish are you going to put in? I don't know yet. First I have to get sea creatures. So probably the first sea creatures that will go in this tank is probably Halloween hermit crabs, the peppermint shrimp, and then, I don't know, maybe clownfish or something. I really want to try with a horseshoe crab, but I need like a huge tank, because horseshoes get to about that size, and you need like a big tank for them. So, yeah. Anyways, with the salt water, you just need to make sure everything stays stable, and then after that, it should be good to go. But to do a water change, you take 25%, that'd be probably about that much, and then you add 25. So I have a bucket here of salt water, and that's what I used to fill this. And I have a little bit left. I think I have just enough. But yeah, you take 25, you add 25, and then with all your weekly maintenances, you add one capful of each of those bottles that I showed you, just to keep that tank stable. And once it is stable, I will show you fish that I decide to add. Anyways, back to the Friday the 13th video of building our Guardian of the Gourds. So next, you can just take his cloak and just toss it over his shoulders. And then, there's these hooks. And you want to try and line it up with each arm. So, this arm's going to go here, because the hooks line up. Because if I had it here, his arm would be backwards. So, you can tell he's going to be facing this way, just how it looks. So, you're going to take his arm and find his sleeve, which is right here. And you're just going to hold it And then bring the sleeve through. And if you guys are wondering where the angel is, I renovated my tent outside. If you haven't seen that video, after this live stream, maybe go check out that video, but I renovated my tent a little. So, anyways, then take your hand, go up the back, and then grab his arm, and then with two hands, find the pins on the inside, and line them up with his hand, and then just sink them in, and then his hand shouldn't move. And then, with your little raven here, you can actually just so his hand's supposed to stay like that, but since it's not the other hand, it's kind of just weighing it. Anyways, next you want to grab his other hand and put it on this side, and you can tell it will go on that side because of the pins. So do the exact same what you did on the other side, just sink it through. I went live a couple weeks ago and I built a witch from Home Depot as well. It was so sad no one joined. So I'm happy to see people here. Makes me happy to see people. I know I'm only at... Oh, and I think building that witch, that was actually my 100 subscriber special. So if you guys have not seen that, I suggest you guys, after this video, go check out my 100 subscriber special. We finally hit 100. Let's go, guys. Woo! 100 subscribers. Come on, put some fireworks in the comments or in chat. Little confetti poppers, because we finally hit 100. Let's go. Anyways, next you want to take this hand and line it right on top, and just, don't hit it too hard, but hit it enough that it will go. And then you want to take this hand and then just boom, put it on. Just like that, and it stays. And next, the moment we've waited for, the finish off the animatronic, we have his hat. I know it's not the most exciting thing. So I'm going to raise you guys back up. I'm going to get the legs up again. Sorry for the tilt. And I'm still learning how to cut videos. Like, I just downloaded CapCut, so I'm hoping to start learning how to use that. But most of my videos will not be cut. They'll all be like one thing. And if I'm live, I can't cut videos, so... So, you have to see the struggle for the whole thing through. But, it doesn't matter. So anyways, the final and last part, let's get the hat on. So, I'm going to bring you guys way up close. Way up. I'm going to tilt the camera. I'm going to bring them all the way up. There. Get a good look at that face. Okay. What you want to do for the hat, it's a bit hard because of my decorations. You just want to put it over the stump. Sadly, over the little stump. And then you want to feel around. I'm going to just fix up the hair a bit. You just want to find each piece that goes to them, or each little piece of Velcro. you just want to fix up his hair maybe. And your setup is now complete. Look at that. Guardian of the Gourds all put together. So now, let's get right into the demo. So, I gotta be careful because of this hat. I don't want to knock down my own decorations, but if it happens, it happens. So, get excited, guys, because this won't be the only video. There's another Friday the 13th that's coming out next month, because I have it written on the calendar. So whenever there's a Friday the 13th, it'll be a little bit of like either a haunt build, which I just did a couple days ago, was a haunt build video. So haunt build number 1, just getting everything organized. Anyways, next month there'll probably be another video like this, since it's Friday the 13th. So there'll be definitely another one of these build videos. And then, once we get closer to Halloween, like in October, my Darth Vader, I'm not going to do a video on him just yet. You guys can check that down in, well, on my channel. You can see a video of him working in that. But on Halloween, he's going to be right outside the front. Right outside the front steps. Where my camera's pointed off to. So, yeah. So right out the front is where I'm going to have this is where Darth Vader's gonna go. I'm gonna get a skeleton, a 12-foot skeleton. There's a lot of stuff that's coming that you guys will just have to stay tuned to watch. So make sure to go down, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and yeah, just stay tuned. But other than that, let's get into the demo. I am gonna have to unplug either the filter or the light. Okay. Ow. I don't know how loud he is. Okay, he's on lights only. His volume's turned down, is what I'm hoping.
Step closer and embrace the shadows that dwell within. Your fate is sealed, for you have trespassed into my domain. The night is alive with fear. I can smell it in the air. Come closer. Let me feast upon your terror. You cannot hide from the darkness. It claims all who dare enter my realm.
Impressive? I know. Very impressive, but he's so cool.
The winds carry whispers of doom. Can you hear them? You.
Okay. Oh. There. So. Oh no, we're gonna lose him. Okay. Right. So. That is Guardian of the Gourds from Home Depot, made by Home Accents. So. I guess I could show you some cosplays that I've been working on for any new joiners. We have Lucifer from the show, well, Lucifer from from Netflix. We have Mothman and Bendy tied together. We have Stolas, which I'm still working on, as well as those ones. We have something to cover my head, so to protect my face. And through here, in this bin, we have Osmodius, Valentino, and a whole bunch others. Actually, I can tell you all the ones I have, because I wrote it down, just so I know who it's all going to be. So, I'll tell you all the ones we have. So, we're going to turn this and bring you guys down. Bring you down all the way. Just bring you down. We're gonna sit and have a little chat of my cosplays. This is like a Q&A almost. Let's just tilt this. Okay. Hi. We have Stolas, Lucifer from the show, Lucifer from Netflix, Osmodius, Valentino, Bendy, Mothman, Vox. We're gonna be aged Ghostface. I only have the outfit right now, or the cloak. I need to get the mask and the shotgun, which is a part of it. And then for the ones that we're gonna be doing later down, that I still have to make. So now we're gonna say all the ones I need to make. We're gonna make the puppet from FNAF, the Demogorgon from Stranger Things, which I'm hoping comes out pretty cool. We're gonna be the Hazbin Hotel Lucifer, Darth Vader. So I gotta get a costume that looks like the guy behind me. Convulsing Nurse from Spirit Halloween, Toothless, and a bat named Raby Baby from Poppy's Playtime. So those are cosplays that I'm also gonna make. So, yeah. And you know what? Since I'm sitting back here and the camera's turned, I'm gonna test Darth Vader, because it's actually been a while since I've tested him. So, I'm gonna stand you guys back, and I gotta go plug him in. I just gotta make sure he doesn't hit the chandelier. He swings his hand forward. I just gotta watch it with his hand. Anyways, that's from for future me. Current me, it's gonna plug him in. Yeah, see, his hand like swims forward. I'm watching his hand. Sometimes the sensor doesn't pick up immediately, so it takes a while. Which is sad.
We would be honored if you would join us for this holiday celebration. My master requests your presence. Join me,
and it's
and
pumpkin
this
lights
season
up, too.
you will be a powerful
Buttons.
ally.
Saber, everything but his eyes light up. Yeah, that's Darth Vader. Would you cut it? Stop it!
You are
anyways, yeah, that's Darth Vader. So yeah, as you guys could tell in the video, his pumpkin lights up as well, which I think is very cool. But yeah, happy Friday the 13th. It's really good to see everyone who's joined. Yes, they are for Comic-Con. I live here in Canada, so, oh no, it's fine. If you don't, I'm not mad. If you don't have anything to say, it's fine. But I still know you're here. I can look at the top and see all the people who are joining and leaving, so I know you're still here. I'm still happy to see you. Anyways, sorry about the Comic-Con. Since I live here in Canada, our Comic-Con, we get two. We get one in the fall, like in August, which is all the way up in Edmonton. And then we get one in April, so in about 2 months, near the end of April, here in Calgary, where I am. Well, I'm in Airdrie, but like half hour from Calgary. So, depending on actors who come, I'm hoping from my show, which is Has Been Hotel / Hell of a Boss. If any of you know what that show is, I'm hoping we have one character named Verosika coming, which is the character from the show, Verosika. But I'm not too keen on her. I want to see Bryce, who plays Stolas, or either Osmodius or one of the V's, like Vox or Valentino. Because I know what costumes I have picked out, and basically all the ones I named, they're going to be for the people who come, like Tom Ellis, who plays Lucifer. If he ever shows up at one of the expos, I'll probably be him. And, like, I even have my bag ready. Like, there's nothing in here but, like, the stuff I need. Like, the bag has, like, all my pins. So, I'll collect pins and put them on here. I have my lanyard that I'm going to be wearing. I don't have the actual, like, thing. But I have the lanyard. I have... I have a voice changer to change up my voice changer. So then I can use that for one of my costumes. Like, I also have the Squid Game guard. And it's not one of the pink soldiers. It's actually the black soldier with the square mask. Which one when... April is the Calgary one, which is the 23rd to 26th. August is, I don't know, I don't have that one written down, but I should in a couple months have that one written down. And that's cool that you're from Canada too. That's awesome. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I have voice changer. These are just stuff that I can add on to the backpack. As you can tell, there's like clips for like wings, tail. So, little tuft of hair that I can add. What else? Oh yes, the most important thing everyone needs when it comes to an expo. The makeup. So, yep, Calgarian felt. You know what? If we see each other, we gotta meet up. If we see each other, we gotta meet up. So blue will probably be for Osmodius, so I'll use blue and green. If I do him, green is for the mouth and the eyes, blue is for like the entire face. Purple and red. Purple will be for the entire face, and then red will be for the eyes. For Val. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun to try and do. So I usually get up early in the morning to do my makeup, just so it goes on, but I'll probably do put on the costume first, then put on the makeup, because it's usually a hassle if I have to put on the makeup. If the costume has to go on at the expo, like say it's too big, like Valentino, his is massive, so I probably won't be able to put his on till the expo. I'll go into the bathroom, put it on, and then put the makeup on. Other than that, I have everything ready for the expo. So depending who I dress up as, if you follow my Instagram at Donovan Gillespie, my profile picture is Halloween related, so it'll be easy to see. If my profile picture is still up, I don't know if it is, but if my profile picture is still up, definitely follow me at Donovan Gillespie, and then you guys will see, like, what costume I'll be wearing, and also probably a week before the expo, like April, like the week before, I'll probably put on YouTube a video and be like, this is what I'm wearing to the expo. Yes, hello, I still see you, hello. Sorry, I'm just saying hi to my comments. Anyways, like I was saying, if you guys want to see me and say hi, take a picture with my cosplay, depending who I am, feel free. I'm not gonna bite. So definitely I will put on YouTube like, hey, I'm gonna be wearing this costume. If you see me wearing this cosplay, spot me in the massive audience. And yeah, like I'll say stuff like that on my video. And then hopefully I see some of you there. You guys come say hi, take pictures. Like, don't have to be afraid. I'll probably be with my father and my sister because we all go together. But yeah, if you guys want to come up, say hi, and be like, wow, your cosplay's so cool, can we get a picture? Like, I'm not gonna bite. I actually love taking pictures with people, so like, if you do want to, come up and say hi. But yeah, this probably is the end of the live for today. Make sure, if you want, check out some of my other videos that I post on YouTube. I haven't started posting daily, but I'm trying. I post whenever, well, I'm gonna try every day, but I post, whenever I feel like it. So, definitely keep watch on my channel, and if you guys, wait, no! If you guys did enjoy, though, like, I'm not gonna just straight up end the stream, I'm still gonna, like, I still gotta, like, close everything up and that, I think I heard my dog. I think I heard my dog. But yeah, I hope to see some of you at the expo, like, I think, more, not yet. Hold on, I just got a video. This will probably be a video tomorrow that's coming out. Go check out my friend Awesome Alex, because I just saw that he had a video previewing, and I think Home Depot's 2026 animatronics have been revealed. I'm shocked that the cat didn't cause any mischief. Yeah, the cat's actually, I have a cat in my room right now. He's just been on my bed half the time. If you saw, he's actually one of the kind of cats. And actually, we're gonna actually watch that video right now. So I'm definitely giving Awesome Alex a huge shout out. So if he sees this video, please don't be mad because I also try and keep in touch with this stuff. So we are gonna watch 2026 animatronics be revealed. As you can tell, I spend a lot of time on Netflix and YouTube. Those are like my two main ones. So here we go. We have our animatronics. I think these are only some of them, like not all of them. I think it's only some.
Gain scent boosters to his laundry. He couldn't stop sniffing the joy of gain.
I'm trying to bring you guys up close so you can see.
And again.
And I will look over just to read the
Gain scent
comments.
boosters to your laundry. Add joy to
But
your day.
oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see. I hope we get another tall one this year. So we got 26 seconds. So if you guys have any questions, I will be looking over. But yeah, shout out to Awesome Alex a ton. Like, I'm happy you did this. I'm definitely going to put his channel down below after I post this. So let's get ready and see some animatronics for Home Depot. So they have 3 animatronics and 10 inflatables.
Sneak peek at what Home Depot has in store for Halloween 2026, as a bunch of links were put up onto the Canadian website for Gemmy products, such as some animatronics and some inflatables. And honestly, from what we're seeing from Gemmy, it's already looked like we're going to be getting some pretty good stuff from Home Depot, and it gives me a lot of hope that what we end up seeing from other
So this
Halloween
was last year's
manufacturers
lineup.
from Home Depot this year is going to be even better, and this may be the best year yet from them. So of course, for today, I want to dive into these links that were put up on the website to check out some of these new inflatables and animatronics that are coming to Canada and most likely the US in 2026. So anyways, with that said, let's get started. Alright, so to kick it off, we've got 3 animatronic links that were put up. Now for these, there's 2 animatronics that are
Definitely
brand new
go
for
to his channel and
listeners
subscribe to
also
him
watch, which
because
you
he
can see.
is
So
one of
last
the
year in
best
the US, but
YouTubers,
now going to be
and
in
he's also
Canada.
my
Let's
friend.
get to the biggest and best of these
Like,
3
me and him
animatronics.
know
We
each
of course
other
have the
very well.
Gremlins Trio, which this thing I am really excited about. I love the Gremlins movie, and it was really sad when we didn't see Stripe here in Canada last year. He was a US exclusive, so to begin these Gremlins animatronics here in Canada and most likely in the US is really cool. And honestly, I love the designs of these. Like, for Gemmy, they
So
don't really
we
look
have
too
the
bad.
Gremlins,
I have seen some people say
and
that they don't
they're
look the
all
greatest.
together,
I will
so you
say
get
they're
all
not,
3.
like, the best of the
And,
best. Definitely some stuff that could be improved, but for the overall look,
So, you get all 3 animatronics in the box. So you don't get one, you get all 3. They each have their own saying. And what I can tell from just the looks, they look like they're going to be in pretty good shape. Like, they're pretty good. Especially, I can see if I can stream tomorrow. I don't know. I should be able to, but it all depends. And anyways, they look like they're going to be pretty good animatronics, especially for this year. So I'm really proud of Gemmy. They've came out with some good stuff. Hopefully for Spirit, they also bring out some pretty cool stuff. Please. I don't know. I don't know if I can stream tomorrow. Like, it depends how busy I am. Because I'm working on building my deck right now. So, anyways,
each year they have
continue.
like a handful of smaller ones. Like back here, I got that little pop-up witch girl that they sold last year, and they had a few others. But this year we're getting one from Gemmy, which is this mummy right here with the candy.
So, I don't want him to do all the talking. Like, I need to also explain. Okay, hopefully, yeah. So, anyways, next we have this mummy animatronic. And I'm not trying to take his video, like please go subscribe. But next we have this mummy that's in a bowl. And it's holding like a bowl of candy, so it probably just makes like a little bit of grunting and noises. So, yeah. Really good animatronic, like really good animatronic. And it looks pretty well done too. with like all the wrapping and that.
Might have to
So
see
yeah.
it. And yeah, honestly, I'm really curious to see a video of this because I hope it's a pop-up head mech. I assume it's just Rise Up, but I'm still hopeful it is a pop-up one. And now the last animatronic we're seeing from these links that are put up is, of course, the deluxe Jack Skellington, which we did see in the US last year, but now is going to be coming to Canada, which this is pretty much a Jack Skellington that we've seen before.
So basically what I've seen from this Jack Skellington, it basically looks like the one that I have from Spirit Halloween, but just it's different. Like it looks like it does the same, closes its one hand, and its mouth probably moves. Like it's the exact same build as the Spirit Halloween one, which I got from a couple years back. So it's definitely looking like that one, which I don't have a problem with. It's really good. I like the look of it, the bow tie and the clothes, everything. The shoes look like the same plastic shoes that my animatronic has. So, yeah. I'm just trying to see, like, what's next.
The big news I want to talk about today, but I do also want to look into some of the inflatables because it looks like this year we're going to be getting some cool ones here in Canada, and most of these will probably also be in the US. But last year felt a little bit lacking with their Halloween inflatables, but this year I think it's a little bit better than last year. I will say it's like nothing compared to stores we have here in Canada, like Canadian Tire, Walmart, which are getting these big inflatable lineups, but still for what it is a pretty cool. Of course, the first one we got right here is this black tree guy, which looks awesome. He's got those green details. He's kind of has a scared look. He's got the little pump.
So we have this inflatable, which is like a spooky tree, has like a little spider hanging from it. Some other stuff. Pumpkins surrounded it. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I don't want to spoil his entire video. Like, you guys will have to definitely go and check it out for yourself, so you guys can see what is all going to be coming to Canada, hopefully, and give it about, I'd say, probably a month or two. Like, give it till like March, beginning of, or middle of March, end of April. Oh, thank you. But yeah, definitely give it till end of March, beginning of April, because then you'll start to see their entire lineup, because that's when they got. Oh, bye. See you as well. But, yeah, like I said, that's when they usually pull out their lineup, is when halfway to Halloween hits, something like that, and that's when Spirit will do their lineup. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope to see you guys tomorrow if I post. It depends. Like I said, I'm building a deck, so it all depends. Plus, it also depends, like, what I'm planning on doing during the video. Like, am I gonna make stuff? Am I just gonna sit here and do nothing? Like, it really depends, like, all what I'm doing. But, yeah, definitely Guardian of the Gourds will be staying up until Halloween. And then, hopefully, in about a couple months to a month, I should hopefully get started on my car tent build, which is a... let's see. I think I told you guys in that video, so I'm not going to spoil it. You guys will have to go see that video to find out what it is. But let's just say it's going to be a cool build nonetheless. I have lots of pipes and rebar, let's say. And I'm going to use like spirit wrap and signs to put along the top and stick the rebar through it and make it all look good. So, yeah. I think that's all I wanted to say and to show you guys. So, happy Friday the 13th, especially to everyone. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. So, bye.